Hello there everyone and welcome back. My fleet is now completely rebuilt and now I no longer have any excuses for the losses that will be had perhaps in these upcoming matches. So it is time to bring my A game, or that is the hope anyway. And if nothing else, let's get this damn level 2 some experience because it is sorely lacking as far as upgrades and the experience that I kind of need for it. Meanwhile, all my vanguards are getting really damn close to their level 6, so speeding up the process of the Thunderhawks is going to be pretty significant for the critical hits. Maybe not so much for damage potential, but it's going to be really good at harassing there, and I think even the timing works really damn well with the torpedoes. If not, it'll be really damn close if I can make it a point to use them in conjunction with each other there, to kind of like how I did with the Tau, to at least make the Thunderhawks a little more resilient to getting close. Although it's not going to be as potent as it would be for Tau, considering the Seeker missiles were more to draw the fire and weren't really the main source of damage. It was really the Manta bombers that did all the work. And here it's kind of a little bit of a turnaround, unless I'm using boring torpedoes, and then that's going to be an amazing amount of boring potentials if they all hit. Especially if I execute the combo correctly, but with dumbfire torpedoes, they're probably going to be doing the real damage. And with this queue, as long as it is, we're probably not going to get ourselves another level 7. Knowing my luck, it'll probably be another level 8. Speaking of which, we are getting really damn close to level 8 in my final battle bar, so I was hoping to get my librarian. I had the renown to actually get a librarian there until I decided to repair all my strike cruisers, so that is a little bit on me there. But I kind of need to start saving up now for that, if I'm going to get to use it right away. Ooh, and we get ourselves a lower level Chaos, 600 points, so I don't think he would have his 2 battle cruisers yet, would he? Because this would be like a level or 2 below me, so I think he has only 1 battle cruiser. So this is looking promising. It is a convoy though, so once he detects them, he's going to have an easy time shooting them down at range. So, on the plus side, this gives me a lot of practice with my upcoming level 8 battles with Chaos. It's just not going to be as brutal as 2 Archeons and, Desolator? I can't tell the difference between the two, or at least their names, because it's either a Despoiler or a Desolator. I can't remember. The names are pretty similar. The ships themselves are very distinguishable. You can tell one from the other easily enough. But for the life of me, I can't tell the 2 names apart. I think it's a Despoiler though, otherwise. But nonetheless, that's a different time, a different battle altogether, considering we're not going to be facing off against a battleship. I would hope anyway, unless he magically somehow got level 8, despite the fact we're fighting possibly a level 6 type of battle. So, convoy. Sadly I have no frigates I can utilize to kind of like fake out the Chaos a little bit, but even then, I'm probably going to need all the firepower I need. Especially in the cruiser with all the beacons, with how likely he is going to silent run on me. And if I can keep these things close together for potentials of bombers, that would be good. But as it stands now, I need to cover all my bases. So, am I looking at this right? 3 ships. So maybe he is level 7 there. He definitely has the emission dissipator, without a doubt. So, let's try and challenge him. Do I wait for the torpedoes, because he's going to get right in beacon range really damn quickly. Okay, he's holding off. I'm just wondering if I want to fire beacon now. Because chances are he's going to go to the left immediately. So he does have Archeons. Let me fire the other one. Alright, fire torpedoes. Holy crap, level 10? Oh, I was getting a level experience boost, I just realized. I'm a little bit okay, and it is level 10. So this is pretty much Archeons and 2 cruisers, or a battleship. Although, I can at least hide and get the repairs going. I got thrown off horribly there. Come on, get in there already, damn things. Of course, I have to lose my prow immediately even with a... Oh, that doesn't even have belt... Oh, it does have belt armor, so how the hell did you lose that so quickly? So, have little choice in the matter but to try and draw this out then. Can I keep firing torpedoes? Not really. I am soaking a good amount of damage, but can I keep firing? Yeah, there goes the belt armor. Beacon's short-lived, although I have more beacons of my own, but not in the best position. On the plus side, he only has like 3 beacons, so use them all up and I can stay hidden unless he wants to get close to me. Nah, this is looking abysmal already. I was ill prepared for this. I was ill prepared for this because it was like a convoy mission, so this is a shame. And that's Nurgle, so try and get out of the way. I have the mobility. Can I dodge the ram? No? Wow. The nose is extra length, I guess. So, try and hide this thing. I'm gonna have to warp out as soon as possible to preserve my ships, because right now... Damn it, really? You're not in reach, even though he's about to ram me. Yeah, let's try and preserve the ships. This is a horrible route as is. Let's try for it. It's not going to likely go well, especially with one of them on RA Siege, but I don't want to be put in a situation where I have nothing available just yet. Nope, never mind. Not going to work out, unfortunately. Rough start. Very rough start. At least I messed up the bombers there, so I got that going for me, but can't warp out for another 10 seconds. Yeah, that was poorly prepared. So like I said, it's probably my own damn fault there. Now let's try it again. Shields are up. This can still warp out, and he got a lucky lightning strike there too, canceling the warp. He did Slanesh me though. There's the failure. The bombers are probably going to hit me before. Nope. Oh well. Nothing to see here, folks. That was a horrible route. I was thinking these were like smaller cruisers than that. I should have fired the torpedoes earlier. It would be nice if I could tell which one was the battleship, because that thing would be so slow and cumbersome I could actually abuse and actually reliably hit the damn thing. So yeah, that did not go well. Being caught completely flat-footed there, for the most part. And of course, I don't even think I did any notable damage aside to the battleship, which did lose half its health. There was some notable damage from the battleship, although again, that's like the least of my worries. In fact, I don't even think I ever checked what his weaponry was. Let's see, bombers. It has lances, lance turrets, and super heavy prow lance, so heavy macro batteries. So that armor can resist that pretty well. The Archeons, on the other hand, let's see, there are a bunch of lances as well. Alright, so yeah, again, it's kind of like I figured here. Lots of lances on the Archeons, so they're kind of the bigger threat with my ability to deal with the fighters. Although, that's not going to do much if I can't hit him with the emission dissipator. That alone makes it really damn difficult, isn't it? Because let's see, they are just about as agile as the Imperial Navy with my speed, so I don't think I can engage them really well at long range. Especially with Slaanesh. So how can I do that differently? Just being able to get some vision there. And thankfully, the one thing that he didn't seem to want to do was the silent run. So maybe I can abuse that more. Maybe I shouldn't account for the fact that Chaos is actually likely to silent run. The problem is I need like a frigate or something to spot them initially, because a beacon is apparently pretty dangerous if I don't catch them unprepared. Because again, these are Imperial Navy style ships, so they have all their weaponry on the prow and very little that can actually shoot in front. The question is abusing that. Because I can soak damage a lot better if I'm just in the prow, or ideally in the rear. But with a Nurgle battleship, that thing is probably going to live too long. And with Nurgle on it, it's going to chip me down more than I probably is worth trying to kill. But that was abysmal. At least I saved 2 of my ships there. Not saying a whole lot. That was unprepared. I was looking at the lower point battles and ignoring the fact that I somehow got bonus points. Because for some reason in my head, especially since I don't even think I did a high level convoy ships ever as the Space Marines, so that's what threw me off. I was running through my head the 300 point ones. So not exactly pretty there, but at least they're going to be, most of them are going to be repaired after a turn. What, seriously? Oh, that's because of the Lost in Warp effect, that's what's throwing it off. Well, this isn't pretty there. And of course, level advantage is a huge deal too. No extended sensors, no like extended range even for that matter for my bombardment cannons, which could be useful if I'm going to stay outside the Slaanesh 6,000 unit range, so I am sorely handicapped here. Just a little bit. Although with 4 strike cruisers I am able to kind of like spread out the damage more. So maybe against 3 ships, maybe it's better just to dive in aggressively, because I can avoid the battleship as far as Nurgle is concerned. It's just needing to know what he's feeling there. In case of slaughters, because as I found it the hard way, those things can wreck me if they have armor-piercing rounds, and they kind of encourage a close-range style, so I need to read that a lot better. That was a horrible display. As it stands now, most of my ships are out of it for the time being, so. And this is not how you want to fight Eldar on the first time basis, is having to deal with them as level 8. Because I seriously have not fought a single Eldar fleet in my entire run as Space Marines, so. What's the only thing I got going for me here? I can stay on top of them really well, but again, he's going to have the battle cruisers and the battleships, so staying on top of one ship is not going to do it for me, because there's no risk of him hitting himself with the pulsars to justify that. Again, no range on the battle barge, so it can't contribute anything at all, so I have a few ideas. Don't know how well it's going to work, but well, I want hunters there kind of for boarding torpedoes to put pressure on them, but this is something I've been thinking about with Eldar for a lot of the time there. The trick is the size to be able to dodge most of his pulsars. Because these Gladiuses are actually pretty useful at dodging at least the Voidstalker. At least most of the pulsars anyway, which should negate a lot of the damage there, unless he's really damn good on his control. Is it a smart idea? Probably not. But I'm gonna go all orc strategy like here. This has to be the worst map for me though. Quite seriously, the worst layout, because even if I do spot him, He's got easy ways to go back into the gas clouds, and it sucks. So I'm not going to be able to take full advantage of my not extended range, or even boarding torpedoes, so this layout was just meant for me to lose, I think. I think, to put it lightly. A little bit of extreme, but the idea is to win through attrition if I am good about dealing with those dang fighters, which, considering he's probably upgraded them, is probably not the case.
Tactical maneuver engaged.
And I also need to keep these ships grouped together. That might be better. Let's invest the effort in grouping these ships. Tighter formation means tighter ability to deal with the fighters. Although I gotta be careful of pulsars too. So this is a double-edged sword if I go this route, but spread out too far, he has such an easy time to isolate. Is the beacon really all a concern, I wonder? I might as well dodge for the sake of it, although it will isolate me some. Where's the beacon coming from anyway? Huh. So he has torpedoes. This is interesting. That works out even better for me since the Gladiuses should be a lot more efficient at dodging that. So hard turn. Everyone dodge. He's got more torpedoes, interestingly. So his battle cruisers don't even have the fighters, so that makes my life a lot easier. So that torpedo's dodged. Let's give him a scapegoat to try and go hound after. So he sees a Gladius. I'm sure it don't impress him a whole lot. So let's see, dodge. This Gladius might have to stay in the middle. Oh. Does it dodge? So that's all good. We're playing this game at dodging torpedoes because that's all he seems to be doing right now. Because apparently he doesn't want to commit to this. Again, I gotta be careful about being isolated because he can easily pick off ships. I just wish I had a way to easily tell which one was identified. And the only reason I'm not using my Stormhawks yet is because that will isolate or reveal my cruisers. Because right now, these all go the same speed, don't they? So there is a benefit to keeping them guessing. Oh, this is going to be a fun game of cat and mouse. He's firing torpedoes. Everything get moving. I can control this well. It's just a matter of being able to get the entirety of my fleet all together to hit him. It's going to be the hard part.
I am listening. Moving to position.
So that's revealed. That's two, but two Gladiuses, but it will be hitting the gas cloud. Okay, so he jammed prematurely, so guess what? I'm going to get to jam him again. Or get to spot him again. Now, that's going to be easy enough torpedo dodge. I even shot one of them down. So a little excessive, needless to say, but gonna have to take advantage of a good thing here. Yeah. Low level. Can I hit with the boring torpedoes? I gotta keep hitting them. What's the speed on this? That's gonna be important. So it's just barely faster than my frigates and cruisers. So long as I'm good about boosting. Oh, there goes my hunter. The one thing I need for spotting. Okay, so guess what he's doing? He's going after the cruisers. Surprise, surprise. I took 2 torpedo hits. I was hoping to dodge that. And of course, locking on. Yep. Is anyone surprised? He's going after the cruisers. And he's jamming like crazy there. And he just got his Voidstalker too, so. Damn, he's got a lot of jamming. So far, things were going good until I blew it. Because now, let's see, this thing's taking a lot of damage. All of them are taking a lot of damage. He's just obviously focusing on the ones he can do damage to. Isn't that a surprise? So this thing's dead because of that. Now he's just being rude. Something's warping out there. I heard something warp out. Oh, where's that my ship? I would have liked to keep those things alive, but he doesn't want it. I want to kill the deck. I don't know if that's what causes the jamming. Yep, the deck. So, he's panicking, so that's good. That's good promise so far. I gotta make sure I kill this damn thing. Okay, not the most experienced type of Eldar player. And that's heavily damaged and it's on fire. Can I at least finish off these two? Kill the deck, so that way he can't do the shenanigan of his jamming. I want to say that thing's dead. I'm hoping that was not a mistake letting that thing live. Alright. I'll let it live. This is a mistake, of course, but oh, I thought he would want to warp it out, of course. How naive of me to think he was going to let that thing survive. Oh well, we're going to kill ourselves a Voidstalker nice and easily. And it's going to blow up on me. Yeah, okay, and the other one's gone. I at least see only one ship remain. Am I somehow gonna win against Eldar? Although, he's not the most experienced of Eldar, to be fair. But I'll take a win when I can get it. Especially considering it was the battle cruisers and the battleship. So that makes up for the poor run I had with Chaos, if nothing else. Now fire. As much as I would like to keep his ships alive, I want to keep shooting them. He has to choose. Come on. Yeah, there. That's working surprisingly well with the pulsar, I gotta say. Although, let's not hit the minefield, please. Except you go. These three keep on pushing. Actually, looks like you want to push on forward. Okay, so Silent running. This one does have bombers, so I wonder what was all the torpedoes I was seeing. Because it clearly looked like two waves of torpedoes. Alright, let me just hide myself then. Because I have them outnumbered now. I just gotta make sure these ships don't die. Sure, he could still hit me with pulsars, but he's not going to be able to use the bombers, at least, this way. And if I reveal him, although I'm sure his silent running lasts a really damn long time, so this is probably not worth it. If he's got the Void blending, this is not worth it. Oh. Okay, that was totally worth it. And he does not have silent running, so that was a mistake for him. My ship survived for another moment at least. So kill that deck so he cannot silent run anymore. Although again, he has so many nebula clouds, that's probably not worth it. Although I am just as fast as him. I don't know what's the best choice. Engines you would think would be good because I can stay on top of them. Deck me, but I can already stay on top of them, I'm gonna argue. So, make sure. Oh, he's coming for it. Okay, brace for impact's on. He already burnt his rotation. Can I hit him? I got a hit. It's heavily damaged. Now, boarding torpedoes, finish him off. Finish him off. This was the one race I was worried about, and despite the fact him mismanaging it, letting his Voidstalker be like the easiest target in the world, we actually managed to win that, all things considered. Because in all honesty, when I started playing as Space Marines, I was more worried about the Eldar than I was of Chaos. Again, he was probably not the most ideal example of a level 8 Eldar, but it's a good stepping stone to that at least. I did lose my poor Vanguard that was going to get his level 6 in though. The dang jerk had to isolate the one cruiser that he could see. The frigates weren't worth it for him apparently. But at least there is some fruit to my strategy. I just need to get these glasses, their upgrades, especially sensors, so that way they'll be a little more resilient and reliable than the hunters, I think. Because 100 extra health is a major difference, without doubt. I just don't want to spend all that renown right away. Because I'm half tempted just to repair these dang strike cruisers. We got a lot of work to do as far as Chaos is concerned, but I was horribly prepared for that Chaos match. Damn it.